the book that that's coming out, the Magna Carta of Humanity, and even your last few books, you've talked a lot about freedom. Do you think that was where it was really shaped for you? You saw the destructive nature of an ideology gone wrong. Do you think that laid within you, even as a youth, just this desire to understand and freedom? I mean, when did that really start to germinate in your mind that because you said, I'm not going to be an academic, but you really do try to understand the currents that carry us along that we don't even realize. And you seek to reverse that river.
One of my principles in apologetics is contrast is the mother of clarity.
Yes.
When you see the alternatives, wow, the gospel shines brighter and richer than anything else at all. Now, clearly, I don't know that I had a great sense of freedom when I was young, but I saw the horror of the alternative. When Lindau's Red Army came in, well, I first got a clue of this when I was about 7, and the sermons in church went on and on and on. They got so boring, I didn't understand. I said to my dad, what is this? And he said, don't you realize they're teaching because they know that persecution's coming, and they're going to face false accusations, indoctrination, and maybe persecution, jail, and execution. And they did. And I remember the Reign of Terror beginning. So I grew up with a horror of Marxism. Now, interestingly, Travis, when I was at Oxford many, many years later, I was one of the tutors at All Souls College was Sir Isaiah Berlin, the great Jewish philosopher of freedom. But we became friends for a simple reason. We discovered talking. He had been a 7-year-old in the Russian Revolution in 1917. And I was a 7-year-old in the Chinese Revolution in 1949. And for both of us, the alternatives of the horror of totalitarian Marxism was vivid. Now, as we compared notes, this is back in the early 70s, no one would ever have thought that America would have any form of Marxism at all. I mean, Americanism was seen as the surrogate for socialism. So communism would be unthinkable. And now we look at cultural Marxism that's come in, from Gramsci and the Frankfurt School and so on. It would have been unthinkable just a few years ago, but it shows how rapidly America's changed.
And